Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, sizes, I would like to call up our next speaker, who is a great leader, who epitomizes the word visionary. His speech says, intro says, if you ask any 10 leaders what's the hardest part of their job, I'll bet that 9 of them will say some version of giving bad news. From firing people, you're out of here, to having serious performance conversations, from letting employees know the company's not doing well, to explaining a screw up to the press. These are times that try men's and women's souls. Situations that make most leaders want to go home, pull the covers up over their heads, and just do whatever. From the Advanced Communication Manual, speech number 5 is moving forward. Delivering bad news. Please welcome my friend and my other twin, Reverend Carlos Velez.
When you are a leader, part of your job is to define reality. And when you define reality, sharing bad news, it's part of your duty. We will love to delegate that to somebody else. But when you have the authority, when you have the power, when you have the vision, you are the one in charge of sending those not pleasant news to other people. That's why today I want to talk to you about how to deliver those bad news to your company or your family or wherever you move and work. You see, bad news is anything that other person, what?
Doesn't want to hear.
They don't want to hear that. It doesn't matter what is it, but if they don't want to hear it, it's because it's bad news. We don't like bad news. We don't like it. In spite of how much we grow through that process, we have a consistent, just contentious relationship with bad news. And when we become the one who needs to deliver that, it's even worse. Because sometimes we don't know how to address this. And there are 5 things that you and I have to have in mind when we deliver bad news. The first one is this. You need to prepare the person for those news. You probably heard before that the best way to do it is the sandwich method. You give up good news, you put bad news in the middle like ham, and then you give another encouraging point. Well, this is a problem. So many people have used this that now when you compliment somebody, guess what? They are waiting for that. What bad news, right? For that reason, you need to go straight ahead, straight, and tell, you know what? This is not going to be pleasant. These are going to be bad news. Number 2, you need to tell the what? Truth. Tell the truth. Sometimes we try to sugarcoat things. And for that reason, we will never be able to solve them because we don't know the extension of the problem. Number 3, you need to get out as soon as you can. You can hold that information. Just imagine for a moment that somebody that you love deeply died. And the person who holds the information decided to wait. And you get in your car to visit that person 3 months later, and when you arrive to their home, there's nobody there. And then you find out 90 days after that person, is that awkward or what? If you hold information that's crucial for somebody else, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, you need to do it when? Immediately. Number 4. Share fully. What that means is you are going to tell the person what? All the information. Not this fraction that you feel more comfortable with, but the whole deal. Because the objective with delivering bad news is not only to deliver those news, but to deal with the problem. And obviously to solve it. And number 5, share the fixes. And not the excuse. When you deliver bad news to some people, you know what they do? The blame game. Oh, because you don't know my mother-in-law. Oh, you don't know my wife. You don't know my husband. You don't know my kids. You don't know my neighbor. You don't know my president. You don't know my mayor. You don't know my... And the blame game, You don't have time for that. I believe if you and I are leaders, we are here with a purpose. And that purpose is to make this world way better than what we found it. For that reason, you need to follow at least these 5 key elements in order to deliver bad news.
Mr. Velez?
Oh, I'm
You
so
guys
grateful.
see?
I'm so grateful, Mr. James, that you came to my office. Please sit down. Yeah, I want to see you. We don't have good news for you, my friend. You know, last week we did this trimester evaluation of your performance in our company. And I need to share with you the 3 main points that came in that evaluation. Did somebody talk to you about this before?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm the person, because I'm the one who did the evaluation, and I'm glad I can speak directly to you. We have 3 issues that we need to address in order for you to continue to be part of our team. Number 1, well, my friend, your performance has dropped to 47%. Your sales, they are pretty bad. Let me tell you the second one. This is a biggie for me. Most of your clients are complaining that you're fighting with them. Is that true?
Have you seen my list of clients?
Well, yeah. Sure, I have seen it. But what is, you know?
Zig Ziglar couldn't close a deal with somebody.
Well, let me tell you, I believe that when one client complains, but when all of them complain, that can be possible. Let me tell you the third one. Based on the HR, you're getting late most days of the week, and you're leaving early. I don't know if you know this, but this is not goodwill, and you're not a volunteer here. We are paying you in order to bring a profit. And right now, Matthew, you are not even producing what we pay you. We're not a charity. What is going to happen with this?
I've brought a lot of business to this firm.
Well, I'm sure of that. You know what I did last night, Matthew? I sit it down with your record. And for me, this is the worst news. You were not like that 6 months ago. For me, that's the worst part. This is not you. And I was thinking and thinking, should I fire him? What should I do? And I want to know if you have the commitment to this company that it's required to move forward.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, this is what I'm planning to do if you are committed to do it. I want to test you for the next 90 days. And I want to do 2 things with you. Number 1, I noticed that 2 of your problems are related to time management. And I want to send you to a seminar of time management. I want to help you with this. Okay? And let me tell you the second thing I'm going to do, if you are committed, because I'm not here to waste my time. I want to know if you are willing to stay with me 3 days a week after work for 1 hour. And we are going to talk to your clients, the 2 of us, every single evening. We're going to take 2 or 3 clients, and we're going to talk to them about a new approach in our business with them. Are you committed to something like that?
Yes, yes, I would. And brace yourself whenever you get these knuckleheads on the phone, because they're going to give you
I don't know if they're knuckleheads. I don't know. But this company treats with respect their clients. We are not here to be pleased. We are here to serve. And if you want to be part of this service team, we welcome you on board. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Velez.
Okay,